Hi, welcome to Swift Fitness. I'm Leanne. For more information on Swift Fitness, go to swiftfitness.com.au and like us on Facebook. Brand new workout. Let's get into it. No mucking about. We're going to do each exercise. It's a strength workout, so it's our next lot of strength exercises. And we're going to do each exercise for a minute. That will give you 10 minutes. And if you want to repeat it, you can repeat it and then do 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want to do. You will need your stability ball. You need a bit of everything today. So your stability ball, you'll need one kettlebell, and you'll need your resistant bands at a high level. And you also need to find a rope and put some loops in the bottom of it and put it around a pole. So you need to be doing this somewhere where you can put a rope, a sturdy rope, make some loops in it, and then wind some tea towel, or if you're wearing weight gloves, then that's fine, because you're going to want to be pulling on that. So try and set yourself up with some kind of, I'm going to use our TRX bands that we use in the studio, but like I said, if you've got a rope, put it around a pole up the top, and when we get to it, I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, let's get into it. Start our warm-up. We're going to do some shadow skipping. Remember, it is good that if you're to warm up, to do some dynamic stretching, and you can go to one of our dynamics stretching YouTube clips. And so the dynamic stretching YouTube clip has some salute to the sun, some shoulder rolls, all that type of stuff. So we're going to skip for a minute. I forgot to look at the clock when we started. We're going to say that we've gone for about 15 seconds. And we're just going to keep it up, just really warming up. You can get your skipping, just a nice big shoulder. We're just shadow skipping. You can get a proper rope if you want to. And then we're going to do some backwards. See how clever I am doing backward skipping. Keep it going, guys. We're doing really well. Let's go. Put a bit more into it. Get our bodies. We've got 15 minutes to go. Nice and warmed up. Make sure you're getting a bit of a huff and a puff. Put our knees up. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. First, we're going to grab our kettlebell. I've just got a 6 kilo one. You're going to have to gauge your weight with it. We're going to do squats with a shoulder raise. So remember, put your shoulders down, elbows up. Now you can do these weight formats, and you can do these exercises in any format you like. We do them in varied format in the studio. So what we're doing right now is we're just going each exercise for 1 minute. So we've got 15 seconds to go. Remember to keep your shoulders down, your elbows up, and don't take your kettlebell higher than your chin. Pulling through. We're nearly there. Got about 5 minutes to go. Try not to let your kettlebell. And we're done. Next one we're moving on to is the rope one. So what we're going to do with the rope one, hopefully you've got a rope that's up high, and we're going to lunge back and then pull up. Don't come up on your toe. And we're going to lunge through. I'm going to have to keep looking over my shoulder at the time. Woo! And keep my balance at the same time. How about I go off to the side a bit more? So lunge back, pull up and squeeze between your shoulder blades. Swapping over, it's about halfway. And then go back. Once you've watched this YouTube clip a couple of times, you should write down these exercises and then just have them on a whiteboard, and then you can just buzz through them without having to continually look through the YouTube clip. A couple of seconds to go. Right back, right up, and we're done. Next exercise we're going to do. So next exercise we do in the studio, I'll just show you quickly how we do it. So we've got a bar in the studio, and what we've been doing is we've been doing knee raises. So you're coming up in front of you. Now, if you've got 2 sturdy stools at home, you could perhaps do it like that. But if you don't have anything that suits that, the other way you can do it is you can just do bunny jumps off the ground, because we want to work our lower abs. Now, I know some people coming back from pregnancy, or some people that need to be really careful of their abdominal muscles, this is probably not an exercise for you. So what I would be doing is just concentrating on abdominal bracing at home if you're doing this set of exercises. So from here, we're just going to come up. So we're going to do these for a minute. Hands down on the floor and pushing up and through. Remember, with all your exercises, as soon as you go into that contraction phase, you want to be breathing out. So, breathing out. And make sure, the reason we want to be breathing out is because we don't want to build up that pressure inside our abdomen area, because it will end up putting extra pressure down on our pelvic floors. And we've got about 10 seconds to go. And we're done. Good work, guys. All right, the next one that we're going to do is we're on the stability ball. Right, there's a couple of different levels to this, guys. So, start with your knees down on the ground. Roll yourself slowly over the ball. Now, this is level 1. You're just balanced off it, and your tummy and your hips are on the ball, and you're going down to a push-up. Please don't go all the way down and do yourself a somersault off the front. We want to stay on the stability ball, bracing abdominal muscles. So that's level 1. Now, if that's too easy for you, then you can come up a bit more. Put your hands on the ground, slowly roll yourself out, and the stability ball will sit somewhere between your hips and your knees. And you come down, hands underneath your body, not all the way down. We don't want to get too much into the shoulders, and pushing up from there. Now, if that one is too easy for you, you want to come through further. And when you come through further, please be mindful of your lower backs. So if you're coming through, the stability ball is between your knees and your toes, and you're pushing up from there. And you're going from there. So they're the different levels that you want to be working at. So hopefully you've picked the level that you want, and you've already been going for 20 odd seconds. And we're going to say that we've got about 15 now to go. Tight tummy muscles, bringing it up. Mindful of your lower back. If it's too much pressure on your lower back, you want to make sure that you go back to the next level, and we're done. And you can roll down, roll back, or you can step off it the front way. Be really careful with that exercise. Make sure you've got some soft padding either side, because I don't want anyone to hurt themselves. Okay, next one we're going to do is we're going to do our resistance bands, and we're going to do a tricep push down. So, I want you to get some imaginary glue, stick it here, and stick those together. And then I want you to get some imaginary glue, stick it here, and stick those together, and put your palms down. Grabbing the blue, we're locking in. I want you to go down into a squat, because I want our legs to be working as well. And from here, we're just going to push it through, doing triceps, and we've got 1 minute. Remember, your count going down is faster than your count going up. Shoulders relaxed down and back. And breathing out, head up. And breathing out on the way down. And push it through. Remember, it's only a little muscle, so it's going to give in really early. We've gone for about 30 seconds, guys. We're doing really well. So you should have your resistance bands, your door brace is attached to the top of your door. For those that have, door braces. Otherwise, if you don't and you've just bought yourself some resistant bands, you can put them on a high, see if you can find a higher, wear our TRX bands that we did before. We're nearly done. And we're done. Minute, good work. Excellent job, everybody. Okay, the next one we're going to do, we've done our resistant bands, is we're going to do our plank. So we're going to come down again. Go into proper plank position. Toes underneath, lift your knees up, tight butt. And then from here, we're lifting up, shoulders, elbow, get it out, Leanne. Shoulders away from ears. And then from here, we're just going to raise one at a time. Tucking in our tummy. I don't want to see this movement. I don't want it affecting lower back. And I want you to just keep going at that pace. Now we keep going, guys, for those that need to. Now, for those that's too hard, I'm counting your minute, so you've got about 20 seconds to go. For those that was too hard, you've got two options. You can either come up onto all fours and do alternate like that. I just want to know the glutes, and at the same time, I want you bracing abdominals. You guys that are still going, you've got about 5 minutes to go. Otherwise, you can come down on your knees and go up. But I tend to prefer this top option as the second option I showed you. And finish, those guys that need to finish, I tend to prefer the first option when you're actually like this, because the one when you're on your knees does tend to get into your lower back a little bit and not in a good way. So it is better if you stick to this one if you can't do the full plank. Tighten up tummy muscles, make them really tight, brace them, and then just focus on lifting up. But remember, it's not a way up high movement, it's just a halfway. All right, move on. Okay, next one we're going to do is we're going to do boxing. So we've got a minute and we're doing a combo today. So I'm going to be doing my normal stance. So if you're right-handed, you would have your right foot back, and you would have your right foot back and your right hand up. I'm left-handed, so I kind of box differently to everybody else. So I'm a southpaw. So if you're a right hand, you have your right foot back and then your hand up, and your front one is then your left one. I'm opposite to you guys, okay? So the front one that's forward, sorry, I've got a few mozzies flying around today. The front one, the front leg that's forward, I want you to, that hand, I want you to jab. The leg that's back, I want you to cross. And then I want you to uppercut, and then I want you to cross. And we're going to do that for a minute. So I'm going to do it again. Jab with the front arm. Most of you that are right-handed, then you'll be jabbing forward with your left. Then you're going to come through with a right. Then you're going to come through with an uppercut. Then you're going to come through with a cross. All right, let's do that again. So I'm just going to call out left, right, uppercut, right. If you're left-handed like me, you're going to be doing it as you're seeing me on the screen, because I'm left-handed. All right, so here we go. So jab, cross, up, cross. 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 30 seconds to go. Get your body into it. Done. As soon as you've done that, I want you to go straight into a rope pull with a side jump. We're going to do this for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go straight into a forward and back jump. Now, if this, because this is a high intensity exercise, and if high intensity exercise isn't for you, I want you guys to find something that's low intensity, that's going to get your heart rate up. So if you had, right, changing it to a forward, if you have a bike, get yourself on a bike, ride it as much as you can to burn as many calories in 1 minute as you can. We've got 15 seconds, guys. Keep pulling that rope down. We're nearly there. Go, 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 go. 5 seconds. Good work. Keep it going. And we're there. Good work, guys. Just jog it on the spot. Alright, so we're going to jog on the spot for a minute. And then for you guys that want to repeat the whole thing, press rewind and go back to the start and do the whole thing again. So, besides the talking, once you get those exercises down, you can do them for a minute each. Next week we do endurance week. We do each activity for 30 seconds and then we do each activity for 90 seconds. So that's a different format you can do. Or you can do the week after that, we're having an outdoor session. You can take all these types of activities and do them outdoor at a playground. And a couple of weeks over that, we do self-pacing. Please remember the exercises have to be tailored to you. If you are having problems or can't get into any particular postures or things hurt and they shouldn't be hurting in that way, you need to seek professional help. Everybody in the Swift studio gets really looked after, and I know everybody and which ways their bodies can't move or shouldn't be moving because of various elements or mechanical function, and all their exercises are then changed and adapted to suit their level of fitness. We've done a minute and a half of jogging on the spot, so good work. Okay, so those that want to rewind, take it back to the start and do it all over again. And like I was saying, please make sure that all these exercises, if they're not right, you've got to seek professional help. You can contact Swift. We have sessions that run on a Monday and a Thursday and a Tuesday morning. And or shoot me an email at leanne@swiftfitness.com.au. That's it for me, guys. Good workout. Enjoy this workout. Swift is sticking with these exercises. We always stick with them for 5 weeks. So really enjoy them. Put your all in. Get better. Remember, your main function is core stability. Pretend you've got that cube on the inside. You're pulling up from the bottom and then you're bracing and you're bracing down from the bottom. Remember to breathe. We want to not build up that abdominal pressure inside too much. We need to make sure we're breathing when we're doing your exercises. That's all from me. Really, really enjoy this set of exercises. Put your whole heart into it. And for more information, go to swiftfitness.com.au. Like us on Facebook, and I'll see you next time.